Hi, I'm Kunal Kerkar, founder and CEO at Kerkar Media. I'm just making this video as a raw documentation for anybody that might be interested in this. Um, you know, when I started my agency, I thought success was about clients, cash, and crazy working hours. But no one told me about the sleepless nights, the unpaid invoices, and the mental chaos that it will bring. Looking back, I guess I've made every single mistake out there in the book. And after years in the game, and with the scars that I have to show for it, here's 11 things I wish I knew before starting my agency, Kerkar Media. Number one, who is your service for and why does that matter? When we launched in 2016, I was with the mindset that I want to do SEO for everyone that needs SEO. Little did I understand that it would put me in a state of chaos, panic, and scarcity right from the get. Because I was saying yes to everything and everyone, regardless of what their business needs actually were. Was SEO really going to solve a problem statement for them or digital marketing in general? I was just a cash hungry CEO trying to sort of build a company, and that's probably where I went wrong. If I were to do it all over again, here's what I'd actually do, which brings me to number two. What is your offer and what problem do you solve? After 9 years in the game, I have a lot of clarity on what my offer is and what is the problem that we solve. Essentially, we offer SEO services for businesses, specifically in the B2B and real estate space. And this comes after a lot of learnings from different industries that we've tried. And we only work on projects where we can identify potential ROI in the sales process itself. And that's how we onboard clients now with absolute clarity for me as well as the client as well as the team, that hey, if someone's paying me $1, we know that we can get them $3 to $4 back over a sustained period of time. And that's when we saw a big difference in delivery. As of today, our client attrition is well under 2 to 3%. We don't lose customers once we sign them because we've managed to create this flywheel of leads that comes towards them, which are qualified, and their average order value takes care of our retainer and our services. Number three, clients don't pay for results, they pay for return on investment. Nobody cares about how you do SEO or how you do digital marketing. At the end of the day, you're just a marketing channel that's helping a business get exposure and visibility for their services. So long as you're able to deliver on that, on the promise that you make, clients are going to stick around, provided you take care of auxiliary things like customer experience, honest communication, upfront hard conversations, and a lot. Essentially, clients don't want just a vendor, they want a partner that's willing to get in the trenches with them. And that doesn't mean that you need to sort of have a charity based model where you help people in need out. That can be a possibility when you're big enough, but clients love it when you have someone who looks at their delivery to the client as a partnership as opposed to a vendor sort of relationships. They really appreciate that, and that's something to build on. What that does for you is one massive thing: it builds trust, and of course that leads to lower attrition and you have a longer customer life cycle, which is amazing. Number four, super important, and this comes from my time with a couple of my close mentors, Mihir Lunia and Rehan Netarwala. I worked with them through 2018 up until 2022, and we still are in close touch, and we speak a lot about work, and we still do sort of help each other out whenever the chance or the opportunity comes up. They sat me down, like, Kunal, you need to only care about one thing as the business owner: cash flow is king. Even if you're profitable in the books, you have profits in the books, it doesn't matter. As long as cash flow is coming in, you have oxygen for your business to survive and grow. And that's something I believe in now more so than ever. At the time I was 24, 25, it didn't sort of make much sense to me, but now that I'm in my 30s, I understand the importance of cash flow, especially post COVID. That's really important. Number five, retainers over one-time projects. I think that's a no-brainer. Retainers ensure recurring cash flow, and I'll give you a quick example. My first customer they're still with me for SEO, and we've been in existence for about 9 years. So that's 9 times 12 times the retainer that we've grown with them. When we started out, it was just $100, but today it's much, much, much more than that. And that's because of two things. One, we were able to deliver on the promise that we made to them 9 years ago, and we still are day in, day out. And number two, the ROI. The ROI was there, so they had no reason to fire us. And of course, we have a great working relationship, and always grateful to my first client for giving me the opportunity, forever in their debt. The other bit that I realized, point number 6, is the fact that 90% of the game is communication. You see, clients understand their core business, not yours. My core business is running a digital marketing agency. My clients don't care about that at all. They care about their core business. So you need to dumb down your service, your execution, and especially your reports for them, for it to have potential business insights that they can take action on. And the only way to do that is through consistent communication and to actually build core competence in the service that you deliver. And a few of my clients will sort of stand testimony to this. They stand testament to this, sorry. I'm one of the best when it comes to SEO, and I deliver results on the SEO commitments that I make, period. Which brings me to my next point. Funny how all of this is connected. I didn't intend for it to be that way. Reputation compounds faster than revenue. Somewhere in the 5-year mark, 6-year mark, I realized that, hey, Kunal, you're not really delivering SEO, you're delivering much more than that. I give my clients the ability to go to a room, to go to a conference room, to go to a dinner event, to go to a private party and say, you know what, pull out your phone right now, look for this non-branded keyword that makes business sense for them, and you'd find me on the first page, first spot. That flex is what everybody wanted. And of course, they care about the results and the revenue as well. But it helps you stand out in that room as someone who's sort of got that first spot on Google search, which I think is a crazy flex, and I think it's some sort of an aura farming for clients. Now that I have a few keywords ranking on the first page myself for my brand, I kind of get what they were trying to say. So reputation for sure compounds faster than revenue, because that's when people get curious, hey, who did that for you? And that's when I got a lot of references and the business exploded. That brings me to my next point, systems over superstars. I had this big bottleneck mental block that, hey, nobody can do SEO better than me in my company, which was suicidal for operations. I had to let go of the ego that I'd built, saying that, hey, okay, this is not about you. This is much larger than that, which led me to understand that my job is to not just do SEO. My job is to build Kerkar Media to a 100 crore mark. That's the goal that we have for the company. And it's the system's job to take care of quality of service. My job is to then build the systems that take care of the service, which then take care of the clients. Next lesson, the power of saying no. Oh God, this is critical. I think saying no, as it comes to talking about toxic clients, just like toxic relationships, drain the living life out of you. Get them out fast, without remorse. And I'll give you an example why. I think in 2021, I was on this family trip to Manali in the hills, and it was December, it was snowing, there were a couple of important birthdays at the time, and there I was chasing cash flow. So of course COVID, right? So you had to show up for the business. But I think at that point in time, we were associated with a few toxic clients that I kind of now realize I should have let go of. I ended up being on a call with the client at about 2 p.m. in the afternoon on a Monday, while they knew that I was on an off, on top of one of the hills in the Himalayas with like no network. I literally had to borrow the phone from a tour guide and sort of do the client servicing from there. Crazy, right? I wish I would have just said no, which I did, but that's something that we built on now. We say no to almost everything unless it aligns with our core values. This brings me to point number 10. Your price point should be a filter of entry for access to you. As you grow, your price point should keep growing with you, because you might be able to get everything back in life, but you're not going to get back your time. So you need to value your time and understand the harsh reality of running a business is that you need to step out of the charity mindset. Yes, of course, we want to help businesses grow, but hey, at the end of it, Kerkar Media is a business too, and my job is to help it grow as well. So if something's not aligning with that in terms of price points, it's fine to say no and move on to the next prospect, while of course you refer them the right solution if you can. Lastly, point number 11, and this I think by far is the most important one from a mindset point of view, is you need to detach from the outcome. I think for almost 8 years of the business, I was all about numbers. I was obsessed with having X number of targets, Y number of cash coming in the bank every month, which just led to a constant burnout every now and then. Looking back, I kind of realized that I have to enjoy the process, which I am. I'm very grateful to be able to show up to work every single day, and all of us cumulatively are still focused on the target that we have as a company, which is the 100 crore annual recurring mark. So yes, these are the 11 things I wish I knew when I started Kerkar Media. But hey, I guess it's better late than never, and I hope this video helped you guys. Maybe you could apply a few of the things from this video into your life, regardless of you being an agency founder. You could apply this to maybe your mindset when you're looking at working out, maybe when you're looking at your diet, or the way you look at your job. Education could be anything. And all in all, I made this video so that we all keep growing together. If you have any inputs, I'd love to sort of see them in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.